Now, with Terra Luna Classic falling in price today, a lot of people are wondering, where is the next level of support? Is Terra Luna Classic going to continue to go down? And although, no, I'm not a crystal ball and I don't have all of the answers as to where investments are going in the future, I do want to discuss these levels of support that we may see hold up for Terra Luna Classic. And I also want to discuss some of the reasons that we might be seeing not just Terra Luna fall today, but other cryptos and stocks as well. So if it sounds like something you're interested in, let's get started. What's up, everybody? I'm Clay. I'm here to make 2022 the best year ever. If you haven't clicked that subscribe button, make sure to subscribe to the channel. Join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. And look, if you're brand new to investing, you don't know how or where to buy stocks and crypto, you got a link in the description below for Webull. It is super simple to set up your account. Any deposit, you guys are getting at least 6 free stocks, up to 12 free stocks. And a $1 crypto trade is going to get you $5 in free crypto. And then if you guys want a crypto exclusive exchange, you've got KuCoin down in the description, and they really have a lot of rewards for active traders. So the more active you are, the better off you're going to be. And international users have Binance down there as well. So make sure to check that out if you guys are international. But let's jump right into this because there's a lot of concern going on out there right now. People are worried because Terra Luna Classic is backing up a little bit and falling down in price. And I wanted to say this first. You know, if you don't believe in the future of Terra Luna Classic, you got in for some short-term gains. And short-term gains are great. They're okay. But it's nothing to panic about when those short-term gains begin to expire. If you believe in the long-term future of Terra Luna Classic, meaning this short-term volatility does not affect you, you believe in rebuilding the blockchain, reinstating utility to the blockchain, and watching Terra Luna Classic move higher in price. So decide right now what type of a lunatic you are, what type of a Terra Luna Classic investor you are. Are you trading the short-term volatility, or are you buying for the longer term and kind of like a rebuilding of that blockchain? So with that in mind, let's first look at the support levels, and then we'll talk a little bit as to why we may be seeing this decline in the first place. So Terra Luna Classic right now is forming somewhat of a head and shoulders pattern. The right shoulder on it is not necessarily the same size as the left shoulder, but nonetheless, we had a little peak, pull back, higher peak, pull back, a little bit of a peak back up to that 40, 50,000 point per coin range, and now we are sitting back down here at the chest area at roughly 3,000 or 30,000 points per coin. Now this is going to be a major support level. 30,000 to this like 28,000 point per coin mark, and it kind of marks a little bit of the resistance sorry, that we had on the way up. Now this resistance on the way up should provide support on the way down. And that would be an excellent buying opportunity, especially in the short term, if we get a bounce off that support. That's one of the main things that you want to look for, is a bounce off support before entering. Otherwise, you're essentially catching a falling knife with no level of, I guess, no floor in mind. It's going to continue falling down, and you'd be much better off having that confirmation of a bounce and spending a couple extra percent, or I guess using a couple extra percent, than you would, getting right in and then watching it decline another 10, 20, 30% before it hits the next level of support. So please keep that in mind if you're looking at those levels. The main level that I've got on my chart right now for Terra Luna Classic is roughly 22,000 points per coin. Now, we're currently sitting around 30,000 points, so that would be another, give or take, 25% or so before we reach that 22,000 point per coin mark. Why is that so significant? Because that is the main resistance line that we have had since we fell from $100 per coin. Terra Luna Classic, after falling down, bounced back up to that 22,000 point per coin mark, and then began trading sideways for months. We broke through that level after it proved to be resistance again, and we have now, we could potentially be getting ready to retest it as a level of support. So that is the next major level that I am looking at on the Terra Luna Classic graph. Now, do I think that it's possible to go back down and retest that? I absolutely think it's possible. Do I think it's probable? we've got some support lines well above it, so we're going to have to see how they hold up. But let's talk about why we may see it. Tomorrow is a very big day for stocks and cryptocurrency. We are going to have the United States inflation rate tomorrow morning at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time. Now, the previous inflation rate was 8.5%, and a consensus, analyst consensus or expectations right now is for an inflation rate of 8.1%. So if we see inflation well below 8.1%, this could be an excellent indicator for stocks and cryptos and so on to begin moving higher, as inflation is almost confirmed to be falling lower. If inflation comes in anywhere above that 8.1% mark, it could, I don't want to say be devastating for investments, but it could absolutely lead to some even tougher times. Couple reasons why. One, it means that inflation is not done, it is not peaked, and it is not getting better at this point in time, and therefore Terra Luna Classic could get hit very hard. If we're looking at that inflation rate and it's continuing to rise, it means that the Federal Reserve will most likely continue to raise interest rates very aggressively between 75 basis points and even higher. It's possible that they go even higher. And if they do that, it's going to be very difficult for Terra Luna Classic to continue thriving in an environment where people are making 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, 20% on interest rates from the bank because the Federal Reserve can't get inflation under control. So tomorrow is going to be a very big day and a deciding factor. Beyond that, guys, all of this stuff that we just talked about surrounding Terra Luna Classic is technical. It is just looking at a chart and trying to make a decision based on the technical analysis side of things. We absolutely need to remember the fundamental analysis side of things. And although Terra Luna Classic has had a very difficult time, fundamentally, we have reinstated staking. We have roughly 8 to 10% of all of the circulating supply being staked right now. And we have burns right around the corner. Guys, these burns are going to provide a glimpse into what's to come in the future. If we begin to see billions of Terra Luna Classic being burnt per day, that is going to be an extraordinary sign that we can absolutely clean up this blockchain and we can make something out of Terra Luna Classic once again. I want to know what you guys think. Down in the comments below, just let us know. You don't have to be afraid. Are you scared of this pullback, or do you think that this is a dip buying opportunity? Let us know down there. And of course, if that button right there is still red, make sure to click it, subscribe to the channel, join us, become a bro. We are here every single day, and we are growing our portfolios together. Guys, got ClayBro883 on Twitter and Instagram, getting 6 to 12 free stocks on Webull. KuCoin has Terra Luna Classic, free Discord in the description. And until the next time, hope that each and every one of you have an awesome day.